Class 1 and 2 you can compare with a native speaker learning the language. It's all imitation, although the kids can't imitate too much nowadays. Learning by doing, learning by imitation. They're always actually imitating the teacher, his tonality, his voice, his movements. Yeah, they're part of him. It's the kind of mirroring the soul of the teacher. So when the teacher goes into class 1 and 2, he builds up the lesson, of course, methodically, didactically, but he builds it on sounds, on rhythms, on the tact. He builds it up on a kind of an atmosphere, a soul atmosphere. The children get the flow of the language, the melody, and they learn it through musicality. They learn it through the rhythm, the tact, through the pitch, the high level, the low level. So you're using lots of musical, methodical helps, and they don't know what the words mean, but they're just imitating them, and you're guiding them with movements of the body, with gestures, with your face. Everything's gesturing. It's like a gesturing of the language. You put all the words and all the poems and all the songs into a kind of motive gesture. Things are embedded. So this movement, the face of the teacher, the hammering, the stamping, the clicking, the songs, the hummings, everything plays a huge role, because this is the memory of class 1 and 2. The memory goes right down, like the incarnation of the I in class 1, it incarnates. In class 2 more, in class 3 even more. So what's happening now, the children are awakening slowly. But at the beginning it's like a flow of a rhythm of the language. It's like the sound, the echo, the melody of the English language. They can't really speak it, but they can imitate, and they produce kind of the accent. It's all very British, very English. Class 3 is different. They start to think in a kind of motive, picturesque way. They want to learn more, and they want to know things, but not intellectually. It's a new kind of grammar you're introducing. Well, they don't even know it's grammar, but you're doing it, and they get the feeling of the grammar. They start to know there's something behind it all. There's a kind of teaching, methodical, didactical way of teaching, and the consciousness is moving in now into the bodies even deeper. The I call it the I. It's moving in, and they know that what you're teaching has a reason. It's meaningful. It's got a methodical, didactical course. They feel it, they know it, and you're building up, and they're getting more and more awake. It's like waking up after sleeping at the night. It takes time, and the words are all in their bodies from class 1 and 2, in their legs, in their brains, in their ears, the nose. So you're building up through a homographical, a methodical, didactical, where the things are known, and the new parts, what you're doing now, rest on the already learned and known things. It's never new on new, and the intricacies, the way you're teaching it is also different. There has to be a different kind of accent, a different kind of the contents of the lesson, the things you're teaching. It is not more difficult, but more awareness is called upon, more consciousness, and the children know that they have to be awake, and all the things you're doing wakens them up. It doesn't shock them, but it wakens them up.